need a shower. Eventually, using your bank to buy Bitcoin will be like using Internet Explorer to download Chrome. Who said that? There's only enough Bitcoin in the world for everyone to have 0.002 of it. If you're kicking yourself for buying Bitcoin late, just remember that the majority of Bitcoin users can't buy because they are not yet born. Your stomach thinks all potato is mashed. Holy crap. I'll be missing 10K, it's already back. The efficacy of my song shattered again by market fluctuations. You should probably know it's very late where I am. Actually, it's only 8:30. But I went a little bit overboard in the gym today. I'm very exhausted. This is going to be slightly exaggerated episode than usual. So, getting out of the shower, the day before yesterday, what happened? Where did all that money go? Why did we lose so many billions so quickly? We're not even back to where we were 2 days ago at 331 billion. There are a lot of gains today. Pretty much 99 out of 100, 98. Do you know what is really funny? Raiden Network, it's Tron. There, Raiden Network. It goes down on the day of the mainnet release. People sell the news. They buy the hype, they sell the news. Anyway, a good 96 out of 100 coins are up today, and for good reason. Most of them haven't even recovered to back where they were. Almost, right? Almost, but not quite. It might take another day or so, although Litecoin's done very well today. I think Litecoin deserves more love than it gets. If you bought something during this dip and it's down today, then this is for you, my friend. Why such a flash crash? So what happened most likely is one guy or several guys decided to sell billions worth at one point at the same time. Or it was one whale, who knows. All the alts are pegged to the value of Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin drops, so does everything else. Potentially it spirals, and when other people see that someone has sold a lot of Bitcoin's dropping a little bit, they'll join in. So what could have been 5 billion sell-off or a 10 billion sell-off ends up being a 10 and then a 20 and then a 30 and then a 40. And we have a scene like we saw 2 days ago. But it's weird. It's weird. Why would you do that? You think about it. Let's say one person wanted to sell $5 billion worth of Bitcoin. If that's what it was, if it was one guy, if it was more, if it was less Bitcoin than that, if it was more Bitcoin than that, who knows? What did you need to buy with your billions? Did you need to buy an island? Did it make sense to leave Bitcoin at that point to withdraw so much fiat? If you needed to buy a skyscraper, I can understand it. If not, why would they do that? How are they incentivized to do that? If Bitcoin's going up, I mean, truly, if they think it's never going to go higher than 10K or 11K, but realistically, what are we at? Like 800, 900% up this year? Don't quote me on that. It just seems dodgy. It just seems like someone's testing the market, see what they could do potentially in preparation for this futures market that's coming up. There's a lot of people that if they know how to game the market, then they can stand to gain a lot. It's weird. It's weird. It doesn't seem natural. Anyway, this is actually insanely true. And it's the same guy from the limo. I love it. It's like the magic number that gives Bitcoin some respectability. I guess we've been saying the same thing since $10, $100, $1,000, but these round big numbers, they do have a psychological effect. And as you can see, the herd is coming, and it's Googling for directions. Bitcoin search terms on Google are through the roof. The same exact picture can probably be found for Ethereum, maybe for a lot of coins. Okay, yeah, Wall Street Journal's front page, 955%. NASDAQ gold prices, US home prices, they're not looking good. Bitcoin absolutely stunting on them. So yeah, as I mentioned, the Raiden Network, micro Raiden Network payment channels are now deployed. It's more of a bug bounty mainnet release than a really mainstream thing now. You can send, well, they only recommend sending small amounts of RDN tokens at the moment. Essentially, it's a small payment solution for Ethereum. The Raiden Network, it's called, is very comparable to the Lightning Network for Bitcoin. But that's old news. As you can see, the market's already started selling token. What's next? There's loads of network upgrades for Ethereum in the future. There's a CoinDesk article talking about a big one. This one is called TrueBit. TrueBit removes the Ethereum gas limit, which puts a limit on amount of calculations that the Ethereum blockchain can do. And interestingly, Vitalik joked that Ethereum is still about as fast as a smartphone from 1999. I think a lot of people don't realize just how primitive the Ethereum blockchain is currently. Of course, there is a lot of things planned currently. It's all potential. So TrueBit also helps with this. There's several Ethereum upgrades, a lot of which are gonna completely remove the need for the Raiden network. TrueBit is meant to give scaling to the levels of AI computation, which is one of the most comprehensive computational tasks you can ask for, next to mining Bitcoin. I'm always going to remember this when I look at the crypto market now. This is so freaking accurate. I'll link it below. How he sees crypto. Number 1 token, confidence in cryptocurrency. Number 2, the king's illegitimate son. Number 3, Roger Ver. Number 4, the banks. I'll link this below. It's time for your market recap. So yeah, a lot of the coins. Look at this. Look at those losses. Almost nothing. So everything is climbing back to where it was before, apart from Einsteinium. I like that. What is Einsteinium? That looks quite pumpish. EMC2. It seems like a meme coin so far. Okay, very, very basically, it's a crowdfunding platform for scientific research. Doesn't seem like the strongest of use cases, but a use case. I'm not complaining. Potcoin, for example, not the strongest, but a use case. Walton on the way back up now. Certainly seems to be. We're still about 5 or 6 billion total market cap from a few days ago. But yeah, pretty much completely over now. People were wondering if it was the Dragon Slayer operation where Bitcoin Cash was going to take down Bitcoin or whatever it was. Allayed your fears. This is not to say that it's over, that there couldn't be more of a Bitcoin correction at some point. I think the technical analyst guys are seeing a triangle formation, and if you know about random TA posters, they do like their triangle formation posts. Usually when you get some activity and it faces a focal point, I'm not Illuminati confirmed, when it faces a focal point and then it will break out, but the point is they don't know if it's going to break out up or down. But okay, bit of a short one from me today. I am exhausted, but I did want to get something out. I didn't want you guys to think I'm dead. I will see you next week. Have a good weekend. Every single day, every time. Whoops.